Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Distant Worlds 2. Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Distant Worlds 2. Now, the last episode has been a while. I was very busy in between. I had to finish up the Terra Invicta campaign, and also I've started my new job, so that's why I was quite busy. And like all the onboarding stuff, and now it's Easter, or at least close to Easter, and I got a little bit of free time, so I can continue my campaign here. And with the other campaigns, more or less either stopped. It's in regards to the Ostrov campaign, which the Alpha 5 has been released. I will check it out at some point. But right now, I want to only focus on this one, to make some episodes about it whenever I got time. However, now, since it's like almost 2 years, not 2 years, but 2 weeks ago since I last played Distant Worlds 2, I more or less forgot a lot of stuff, and I really had to check out all the details here, where we were and what the possible plans for the future are. Now, we are taking currently into Industrial Academy, so Industrial Specialization, to get the research bonus from that building, which is only 10%. Which is not going to be enough to unlock the network entertainment project here, because we would only be at 12%. So we have to find another 10% somewhere, which might be, for example, a generalized bonus to research, if there is anywhere anything in this regard. I'm not 100% sure if there is. Where's research? Enhanced research, structured research here. We got that already. Yeah, and then it's only advanced research over there. So there is not exactly one. I might also want to pick up the high-tech specialization, because we already got 88% bonus on high-tech, so another 10 can't hurt. And we're definitely going to pick up the biological workshops here, and as soon as we got a little bit more money. And in fact, this building here, which is going to give 20% population growth, I already found a planet for it. So if we look into our colonies we currently have, and we sort by quality, we are seeing here that we have 2 planets relatively small in population, which have a high quality, so like 80%, 78%, 80 and 78% here, and Damazi, which we conquered from the Dilute as one of our story quests, more or less. However, the most important thing here is not only the quality, but it's also the size of the planet. And we got Munus Mandil 3 here, which has 6382 as a size. Therefore, the maximum population is almost 20 million. And we didn't build the shaping facility there yet. So the quality increase will also increase the max population here. And if we sort by size, only Novar 3 is larger. So we could either go for Novar 3 or Munus Mandil for the population growth building thingy. However, Novar 3 almost gets 8% less quality. In fact, it's much more, because we already have the shaping facility here. So Munus Mandil is going to be the planet where we are going to put the population growth bonus. And as soon as we have a little bit of spare money and a positive cash flow again, I'm also going to build a shaping facility here to push this planet through the roof. And probably we can fit like 25 million people later on, 25 billion people on that planet. That's going to be massive. And also, when we look at the quality again, we can see here that we have forest planets, continental planets, mangrove forest planets here, which are all top quality, so they are also destined to be targeted by one of the colonization techs, which is going to be something I want to do at some point. So for example, the forest planets are dealt with temperate colonization, and we got the continentals here with continental. And that's something I definitely want to do. And then mangrove is here in marsh. Yeah, that's going to be quite useful. There's also, of course, a tech to go after the enhanced colonization, but we need 44% industrial research bonus, and we got 2%. So we are extremely far away from this one. And I'm not 100% sure where we can get more bonuses on that regard. However, for the moment we are taking up some stuff here which is already touched, and therefore we got it from loot or from ships we conquered. That's something, yeah. Now, what else I want to do is I want to prepare to take out the heartlands of the, how were they called, combined Hakunish group. So these two systems here, the Cybloon system and the capital system here, I'm not sure how it's called, they basically have most of the population. So they have 18 billion, we got 25 billion currently, 18 billion, and I checked the planets here, it's roughly 12 billion which are in these two systems. Therefore, okay, therefore taking these two up here will be a massive bonus to our empire. And also Hakunish like swamplands, if I am correct. Let's check that out. In fact, alien races, Hakunish, they like, yeah, swamp planets. So that will also be a nice fit to our population, because we do have a lot of these kind of marshy swamp and mangrove planets here, and also a lot of ocean worlds from the Xenox, or how they are called, which we integrated into our empire. Now, and that's going to be the rough plan. I'm not sure when we are going to do this war. We're probably also going to take over Venax here, just to have the borders here expanded further into the middle, and probably get in reach of the Daiute colony over here. Now, in regards to diplomacy, the United Nibu Ascendancy is very allied to us currently. I want to ally the Coastal Dominion, that's why I changed to close ally here, the diplomacy stance, because if they can be our border to the west, that would be quite useful. And to the north, I want to have the Oden Junction Technocracy as our border. And therefore, the Xenox Dominion here probably is also on the bye-bye list in the long run. But for the moment, we are focusing on this one, which already went to war with us, and we took planets from them. And afterwards, we can see how we exactly continue. And United Nibu Ascendancy is also something worthwhile to invade at some point. Yeah, and what happened here? So we found a new colony. I know that we have a lot of colonizations ongoing currently. Found an admiral. Yeah, we're going to construct or finish constructing whatever we can find. Coastal Dominion. Yes, as said, that's these guys. Yeah, we want to bribe them. Atlas Wanderers. No, I'm not going to give money for systems. Yeah. And on that regard, I'm just going to continue a bit to see what exactly happens, because yeah, let's see what happens in the next first month since taking up the safe game here. And yes, perfect. And I hope we can go into agreement with the Coastals soon. Now, I'm not going to build more stuff because I really need to check our balance, and I want to build up fleet to get enough invasion force ready. Large mining, yes, yes, yes. Now, in regards to... apparently there's a lot of stuff to... No. Decline... Colony ship, construction ship... No. So, in regards to potential colonies, we still have 4 queued up here. And then we got a lot of planets which have a low quality currently. This one is out of reach. But basically a lot of planets which are low quality, which are going to be positive in quality as soon as we have 1 or 2 colonization projects unlocked, which is still more than some years in the future, but something for the late game. Also quite interesting, we have around 100 migrants permanently on their way, so that's a lot of stuff and population which is getting moved. Gravilex is attacking us here. And also what we need to do now is in fact Dalistani whoa, they declared war on us. Interesting. Where are they? Dalistani. Okay, I have no clue where they are, so we probably just only saw one ship from them, or a mining station, but not a planet yet. Yeah, we don't see any planet, no population, a little bit of science, but that's all. Oh, abandoned battleship. Oh yes, please. We're definitely going to... Oh, we found a lot of stuff. So that should be... That's quite interesting. Now, these ships should be not build order, but exploration here. Now, yeah, it's this one. And... yeah, there are some ships, a battleship that's going to be useful. But the health is really low, 3%, 16%, 6%, 18%. That's going to take a long time until that's repaired. And in fact, that's something we should fix. So we don't have that many, 15 already. So let's go to 20. Wait, one more. Just because we have probably 5 ships now, or 4 ships stuck up in these repairs here for probably like a decade or something, the repair is going to take forever. No, we're not going to send anything to the Odin Junction. But I'm going to skip ahead a bit here, because I want to prepare for the war probably. Okay, here we are a bit later, so we just got the notification that at Noval the shaping facility in fact has done its job, so we can in fact scrap it, so let's do it. It's going to fix our balance a bit, and as soon as we got 50,000 money, we are going to build the industrial building on, in fact, Munus Mandel, which already went up to 390 million people. No, we're not going to do the gifts here. So the planet is receiving a lot of migrants currently, that's why it's growing so fast, which is of course because of the quality here. Humans have a high suitability here, Ikkuro have a huge high suitability too, and that's going to be... we got enough money now, so Maurice Mandel, we are going to build the Industrial Academy here. And do we already have spaceport under construction here? I'm not sure, do we have one? We probably have one already, because it's not listed here. Yeah, it should be. Now, so the quality is going to go up, and therefore it's going to be only even more attractive, and that's going to be very important. However, we are going to go through our techs, which are here, and we should check if there's anything else we want to maybe take. For example, starfighters here. It's going to be a fast tech, which can improve our star bases basically. What else do we have? We still need to do large fuel storage here. However, we also lack the research bonus here. Now, what else? We could go for the industrial mega labs to get another 20%, which would help us immensely. However, that's going to be very expensive if we were to do this. What else? We have a galactic center, a diplomacy center, planet administration. It's also nice to take for the large planets. 3,200 is not what I want to invest currently. Now let's check what else we do have. Anything to pimp our fleet for the upcoming war. Supercharging here, that might be interesting. Enhanced point defense, definitely. Enhanced torpedoes cannot hurt either. Beam weapons we already have queued up. Therefore, that's probably good. At some point we want to get another hyperdrive, but that can wait for the moment because our realm is relatively good connected currently. And also we want to push our economy, our civilian economy a bit, with getting, for example, the enhanced civilian ships to get medium freighters, of course. We want to get the enhanced construction here, for better spaceports and construction ships, but also the monitoring station as a defensive basis for our border planets. However, that can wait for the moment. Ooh, exploration scanner is also a good idea. In fact, let's queue this one up, even though it's only 150 yen. That's why we should take it. And how expensive is Continental here? 2,400. We only do have 12% bonus, so that's like nothing. In fact, I want to do the biological workshop afterwards to get it on the planet we just talked about, to push that really through the roof. And yeah, for the moment, I'm just going to continue here, wait for the colonies to finish, and as soon as we got more cash and our balance is fixed again, I'm going to double roughly our fleet and probably also the invasion ships here. Some months, no, years, it's a bit more than years. Later we got in fact a treaty going with the, come on here, build that station, with the Xenox consortium, which were up here. No. Wait a second, what? Oh no, that's the wrong one. Who was it? It was the Odin Junction Technocracy here, which we got a treaty with. And they shared without their knowledge of the galaxy. So we now see the whole north here. For example, Dalestani Republic, which was shortly at war with us. Nothing happened out of it. But also we can now see what the, for example, the, how are they called? Tylus territory here. They also have stuff up here. And no, that's the Currister Dominion, in fact, which has all that stuff up there. So they have a quite large realm, and therefore I think it's a good choice to befriend them, to have a border here. And yeah, we still don't know what is in the west here, but now we can see that there's also the Xerax here, which, what are they in fact? Actarians, which are in the north. Also interesting. Now we definitely have our corner here. We are going to expand in this corner and see where we get from there. And yeah, victory conditions, in fact, we are still leading here, but the Tylus territory is quite good too. We are at 27% of 70%. We do have the largest forest colony, and I do think it will stay that way. Most spaceports, in fact, so that should also stay that way as long as we colonize frequently. We do have 48% filled of this one. Yeah, we do probably get 2 more trade treaties going relatively soon, so that should help to get us to that victory condition. Build the Colossus Medical Academy at the colony. We are going to do this definitely, however that's quite late in the tech tree. Lose the fewest shipping bases in the galaxy. I don't know if we can ever fulfill this one, because we lost a lot of stuff in the early game wars, which were not by our choosing, but in the end they were quite beneficial to us. Now, in the other winning conditions, control 75% of the colonies, and of course we will never achieve this one, but we are going to have a lot. Income, we can probably push that further, and the population too, especially if we not peacefully integrate the stuff around us. In that regards, everything is running smoothly so far. The only big problem is our cash flow. It's... Ooh. Liberated of the Star sends another urgent message. Our base is under attack and we are just... if we are destroyed, you should know what our ancestors passed on regarding the Hive. First part of our code tells us that above else we should fight the Hive and fight alongside those that do. The Hive is in our oldest tales. Long ago it said they were an insect species. Okay, I don't want to read read aloud everything here. We thought the Hive had completely disappeared. We had not heard from them for several hundred years. At least a few still remain, laying dormant, repairing, gaining strength to strike again. And all that organic matter is still an ancient ship that can be destroyed. If you hit them with enough firepower, they will die. But it takes a lot of ships to get through organic armor and the ability to repair. Our ancestors would band together into great fleets and faced with the Hive. That was the only way to take down the mighty Hive ships. I've also used many drones, both to destroy and board and raid. With a proper point defense and planetary defense, they will both shred your ships and consume your people. As you weaken, they will grow in strength. The Hive can repair and refuel itself if you give them a chance. You must strike in large numbers and keep up the fight until the Hive carrier is destroyed. Now, where is that happening? Kasim. Kasim? Ooh, that's dangerously close to us. I don't want to fight the Hive right now, because we are not necessarily known for our fleet strength currently. Oh, we found some ruins. Psyops bonus, colony development scenery. Okay. That's... oh, an Abile in fact. So we can build something here. Can now build a resource station here. So let's do it in fact. For those who don't want to migrate to the planet, they can still visit it. Yeah, the big problem is still our balance here. We have a lot of expenses and I hope that we can fix that soonish. Because I'm not going to war with a negative balance. Okay, like a year later, we have finally pushed into the biological workshop, so all these minor techs in between have finished up. However, we have to strike now because the Crystal Dominion here, or how they were called, Crystal Dominion, yes. We got a trade treaty with them going right now, a restricted trade for the moment. They took over a planet from the combined Hakunish group here. And with that, the Hakunish group is limited to the systems we want to take. So we have to strike now to get something out of it. However, I'm going to make a cut here. The war is going to be part of the next episode. Even though we don't have a positive balance right now, I hope that we can make this war work. Our invasion fleet is going to do a retrofit here. The other fleet is currently here at our junction, so it's also not far away from the enemy, more or less. And the other fleets are currently a little bit spread out, like down there. One is retrofitting here from all the techs we just did. However, I do hope that we can leave that unautomated and they are going to invade the planets which we want to take. So far, so good. And let's see what the next episode is going to bring us here. Therefore, leave a like and subscribe. See you next time.